LFY's turn to ban.
And Omni Knight.
10 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Let's do it.
LFY's turn to ban.
You're allowed to do that. Yeah?
10 seconds remaining.
Good for you.
5 seconds remaining.
Alright, ready to go, boss.
3,
2, 1, let's go.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Game number 2 is here. Vega Squadron versus LFY, and LFY currently up 1-0 in this 2-game series.
There was peanut butter on my laptop.
Was that what it was? I saw you.
It was kind of gross.
Something icky right there.
Yeah.
Peanut butter, huh? I wonder who had that. That would have been probably Lacoste.
Oh my god.
We'll just blame it on Lacoste.
Yeah. He ruined my laptop.
Was it worm? Was it worm peanut butter?
It was. Dude, it is so gross.
That's,
well,
people didn't have no clue what we're talking
Beast
about.
first pick. Holy shit, they're picking fast.
Yeah, we really are, aren't we? We're going in with the first bands being done. It's like, oh, we're gonna. Anyways, Beastmaster first pick, Witch Doctor Gyrocopter.
Yeah, so bands first, Night Stalker, basically all the roamers and strong support heroes that can just bully the mid lane and roam on the other lanes. You have Omni Knight ban, very typical ban. AA as well as Winter Wyvern. And then Beastmaster first pick, we spoke about it last game. Offers a lot to your team, a lot of merits. Have Witch Doctor and Gyrocopter. Like, Witch Doctor is just gonna secure his lane, basically. It's not like a super synergy they have or whatever. It's just basically to secure the lane. And of course, Gyrocopter is one of the best carries against Beast, because he's gonna opt for the Necro, and you can pretty much just destroy everything with your flag cannon.
It's a good kind of counter of sorts to the idea of the hero.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of the bans real quickly before we move too far along, I've really noticed a trend like we see here that the bans this patch have been like very support heavy. Yeah. Between 5 and 4 supports.
But we spoke about it the other day. I really feel like position 4 supports can make or break a game for a team right now.
Yeah.
They can break open one lane, sometimes even 2, and then the entire game just gets lopsided suddenly.
Pick understandable.
Dazzle Beastmaster is actually quite strong if you want to dual offlane that. Of course, Dazzle can also secure the safe lane if that's what you choose to go for. Because Beastmaster has a boar as well as his own hero there, of course. That means you can like get like a triple, maybe even 4-man heal bomb off. Yeah. Which results into like 300 physical damage. So it's quite good to apply pressure. So we see Tidehunter, a Venge ban. For Venge, Beastmaster is a very strong combo because you have the damage aura as well as the attack speed aura. Ooh. So you don't really want to give that to people.
Aura gaming.
Yeah, and then DP ban next. DP Dazzle is just very annoying to play against. It's like very disgusting. Yeah. And we see Tidehunter ban. Tidehunter very strong against Beastmaster. You can't really roar him. You can't take him down with the roar. Because Kraken Shell will trigger. And generally, team fight is very strong against Beastmaster because if you can't team fight with the Beastmaster, you kind of feel useless. You will only be able to split push, and that's not really what the hero wants to do.
Okay.
And then DK last ban. I mean, okay.
And then that's the one where you're just stumped.
Yeah, DK is out of the game.
DK is not available anymore. All right.
Yep.
So taken away.
Why?
I mean, I want to say like G maybe has history playing that. So
I mean, he sure has, but most mid-laners have.
Yeah,
I don't see why it's amazing here. I guess Gyro DK is quite strong.
Okay. Objective gaming.
Yeah. Axe.
Axe.
It's a very early Axe, but I guess I have a Dazzle. I want to counter the Dazzle.
Exactly. Yeah, that's where you kind of look at that DK ban. You're like, well, maybe that could have been an Axe in hindsight.
Yeah.
But
then again, teams didn't really run Axe at all. That might be the first Axe pick here, actually. I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, well, I have to ask Nahaz or Knoxville, one of those guys for sure. But
I hope one of them is watching right now.
I'm sure one of them are, man. Those guys grind watching Dota. But yeah, it makes sense here because not only against Dazzle, but really, you know, Beastmaster with all the minions nearby, especially with
Axe is a very good pick here, for sure.
A lot of value,
and also a lot of good carries that go well with Dazzle are afraid of Axe as well. So they have to go for a lifestealer. They can't commit for a hard carry because of that axe. So they do have to go back to a lifestealer, who is very strong against axe though. So but they still need a vehicle. Like they could even opt for a Storm Spirit. They only have one axe call so far to control him, so a Storm could definitely make it very troublesome to play for Vega. And we haven't really seen too much of Storm here.
No.
Although it was very popular before this tournament. Like a lot of people picked it in tournaments.
I'm trying to think of like vehicles. Is
There's Puck. There's
Slaughter
Storm.
is still there.
Slaughter is pretty good. That's position 4 Roma this game. Slaughter lifesteal is a very strong combo.
LFY's turn.
Spirit Breaker.
So, oh, yeah, I was thinking about that one too, but that's not picked up by Vega.
As a lifestealer counter, it's very strong.
Okay.
You bash him, you can charge him, you bash him, you can ult him, you bash him.
Yeah.
And you can bash him.
More bashes. Bashes are good.
Basically, anything that pierces spell immunity is very strong against lifestealer. So they now have Call as well as Spirit Breaker against lifestealer. He's not going to feel too confident in this game.
No. Still would like that vehicle though of sorts, and is it going to be the one we thought? It sure is.
Slaughter, yep.
Yeah, he seemed like up there on the tier list that still needing that 4 position made sense.
So, what did they need? A mid that also offers damage. A TA wouldn't be too terrible, I think.
I still want to see that Shadow Fiend, man.
Yeah, me too, but Shadow Fiend against Axe SB is very risky.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, once that Axe has a blade mail, he calls you just die.
I mean, that happens a lot to Shadow Fiend, but you know what? We saw. Didn't we see Shadow Fiend yesterday? That
we saw today too on the mainstream actually, and lost.
Oh well, 1-1.
And it was maybe, you know, maybe it's like the SF player, like the SF.
That's his go-to.
And
wait, did he play it yesterday too? I think he did.
Might have been him.
Think about it.
I think it was him yesterday.
Yeah, it was him. They might have lost that game actually. Think about it now. Okay, never mind.
I think LGD still. They kind of want to go for like something like a Storm. Puck, maybe even.
Okay.
But if they go Puck, they might lack a bit of damage.
Well, they're not going to go Sniper.
Yeah, I'm really surprised they banned Sniper. They have Spirit Breaker as well as Axe. They kind of own Sniper.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Still overall concern. So yeah, Puck still on that list, as you pointed out. Queen of Pain is still there.
Puck, Storm, Quap. What else is there?
Your usual intelligence-focused mid carries.
Maybe even Tinker, but they don't have last pick, so Tinker's quite risky. TA could also work, because TA Slaughter is a very strong combo.
Will Medusa be good here again?
Medusa can also work, but again, Vega has the last pick. So they could go for like an Invoker middle. Invoker is very annoying to deal with as Medusa.
Okay.
Can you mind and just blows up, basically?
Some kind of range core is likely going to be the case, though. Already having Lifestealer, of course.
It would be best if it was physical based as well.
With the team makeup, yeah.
Dazzle, Slaughter, as well as Beast.
You wanna benefit from that for sure.
I feel like a TA or Storm is probably the best here.
Okay.
Like Puck is not bad, but it doesn't benefit as much.
Yeah.
With minus armor and attack speed.
LFY's turn.
And Razor. So TA seems very likely.
Viper.
Viper is
still there too.
A possibility, yes. Let's see what they go with.
Dipping into that extra
Super.
time
What does Super play?
Of.
Does Super play Storm? I think Super plays Storm.
10 seconds remaining.
Storm TA.
Plays Medusa.
He does
I
play
know
Medusa.
I learned that last game.
Ember Spirit.
That was, we listed off like 20 heroes, I feel like, and that was one that we did not.
Yeah, I mean, it's physical now because of all the new talents.
Okay.
So that makes sense. They will have a somewhat hard time catching him. Like, SB can't really catch an Ember at all. And Axe, if you react fast, also has a very hard time catching him.
Yeah.
Because the call has like a pretty long wind up, and then it's kind of like Spirit out.
So now,
Vega,
exactly. What do you do here?
Vega could respond with a Storm itself if I wanted to. OD. Very, very strong, actually. On the lane, OD owns Ember very, very badly. And of course, you can also save your teammate against the Slaughter Lifesteal initiation. And the Beastmaster Row too. OD in general is a very, very strong pick here. If he gets a good laning phase. If they somehow manage to run over the OD, then it's going to be very tough for them. But they have SB to protect him as well as Witch Doctor. So it should be
set up to be
quite
okay.
Good for him, yeah.
Yeah.
And the matchup in general is like 7-3 for OD.
Okay.
So it should be quite easy for him.
Super going to be playing that Ember Spirit, though. So you mentioned the physical build. So should we expect this Battle Fury then? And Crystal, like, is that physical you're talking about?
Yeah. I think that's the best kind of choice he has this game. He might be, because of that OD pick, he might be forced to go the other build, though, where you can build Blade Mail and still deal a lot of damage.
Okay.
Because it's very tough to play against OD as Ember.
Why is that? Just because of the attacks, the Arcane Orbs?
Yeah, like especially laning phase is very, very hard. And later on, he buys like a lot of items that are good against you. Orchid, Hacks.
Okay.
And of course, OD is very afraid of Blade Mail.
Yeah.
Because he will just kill himself. Even more than most heroes.
Not a good strategy.
Yeah.
To do that, so. Well, G going to be playing that OD. See how he matches up here. Against the Ember Spirit, as you're pointing out. Should have a favored one, depending on rotations and everything.
And then Lifestealer. Axe against Lifestealer Dazzle is very hard to play for the Axe.
Prepare for battle.
Because Lifestealer in general just pretty much just owns strength cores in lanes. Then you have Gyrocopter against Beastmaster. Both the safe lanes should pretty much just free farm. Unless they bring in big rotations from the supports.
Mm-hmm. So another slower start to the game is what you're suggesting? Just like last game, probably?
Well, slow starts are really rare when you have a Spirit Breaker on a map. Because usually they will just like do something. Even if it is just like feeding in as well.
Yeah.
Like sometimes just run in and die themselves. But yeah, SB players are crazy.
Yeah.
So we should expect this somewhat slow early game, but then again...
It's Spirit Breaker.
It is Spirit Breaker.
Who knows what's going to happen?
So they got a deep ward in bottom, which suggests that... Wait, they blocked the small camp, right? Yeah, that suggests they want to be a bit more aggro in the bot lane. Probably going to dual lane there. And then you have the Dazzle. Dazzle could actually just dual lane middle with the Ember Spirit against the OD. Because Lifesteal can 1v1 top.
Ooh, Beastmaster going pretty deep right here. I mean, obviously they see each other. Just kind of...
I just want to scout him out.
Chicken. All right, so going aggressive, as you mentioned. OD is going to be picking up the top bounty rune. We've had plenty of discussion on this and the worth of it and everything, but...
Yeah, mid lane will get blocked by the Spirit Breaker. His Axe...
missed.
It looks like Axe is choosing to... Huh? He smoked the Axe.
They're going somewhere.
I don't know. Alright. I'm not expecting... I didn't expect this.
No. Well,
so the support Slaughter pulls the Creeper for the Beastmaster.
Oh... And Dazzle spots the Axe coming out of the smoke.
I don't actually know what he wanted to do there.
Yeah, that seemed odd. Because it's like, even with the call, is that really going to set up anything?
No.
Charging
middle?
Too sure. Well, there's that charge you're talking about. Already level 1 from the beginning. Orb of Venom. Applying the pressure to Ember Spirit, but now Axe finds himself at the top lane. He's going to level up that counter Helix.
Yep.
And let the harassment begin. With the Dazzle, especially with the new Poison Touch, the refreshing of it. I mean, he's such a good harasser.
He might actually be dead here.
If he really dies, this is going to be brutal.
They didn't commit further.
Yeah, he's fine, but
yeah,
I say that lightly. I mean, he's still...
I actually feel like they could have kept hitting him because he gets slowed down by the Poison Touch.
Yeah.
I guess they didn't want to lose the lane. Equilibrium.
Yeah. Equilibrium.
Equilibrium.
You got it.
It's a pretty hard word when you're a foreigner, dude.
No. You got it right.
All right.
Better than I would have said.
And then...
Equilibrium. What's going on over here?
But yeah, they already lost it, and they still didn't choose to go for the aggro move, so that's a bit odd. But I guess they're going to get the pull off after anyways, so...
Okay.
It's going to be alright. The Rocket is going down in the Beastmaster bot lane. They don't have a Witch-Doctor stun available though, so they can't really kill him.
Just do as much damage as possible. The Ryu's kind of just running at him. I mean... Yeah. He really wants to do as much damage as possible. Here comes Spirit Breaker. Charge is ready, but...
Slaughter rotating bottom to take the rune. And Spirit Breaker will take the Dire Rune instead.
Well, Slaughter... Okay, they counter the ward right there. Slaughter actually ends up stunning Witch Doctor. And yeah, he's going to pick up the Bounty Rune. Witch Doctor's like, do I throw this cask? No.
Nope.
It's not going to
Maybe
work.
next time.
Yeah, as you pointed out, though, Spirit Breaker picking up the other one. Or... Wait, no. Beastmaster got it. Never mind.
Oh, so he out-clicked him.
Yeah. Been played a lot of Diablo 2 in his day.
Yup, as did we all. There's a massive creep wave coming in top for the Axe. He's actually getting a lot of this lane.
DDC gonna apply that poison touch again, so getting some experience at
He's
least.
touched mid lane. He's in trouble.
Afu's running in, and the flank actually hits a stun on the Slayer.
Nice,
yeah,
nice. That was good.
That's. I wonder if that charge does connect. Is that actually a kill? But
If he connects, it's dead for sure. But he still has the shackles ready as well to stop the charge.
Okay. Afterlife, top lane meanwhile. He's trying to juke and jive around the trees. DDC, that poison touch once again is up. There's the call. Trying to tank up, if anything. And now he has support coming over from the Witch Doctor as well as Slayer. Playing that Spirit Breaker. Stuns in on a Lifestealer. Battle Hunger goes up. And now Monet's the one in trouble. Gets a bash proc.
Bash.
Gets the kill. Maybe another bash. That would have been something. That would have been something in another bash there. But
maybe next time.
Yeah, they'll take the one kill on Lifestealer, especially being First Blood. You see bottom lane Beastmaster, that flat cannon harassment.
He actually skilled the first spell. Most gyros nowadays just max the second and third. Very interesting. I can't kill middle. Stop the charge. But yeah, now that OD is level 4 already, the pressure is starting to ramp up on the Ember Spirit. He's having to play like very scared already. And he can't really come in to take the last hits either. Because you just get like an orb every time.
Slaughter's just hanging out nearby, almost like he's expecting Spirit Breaker to maybe charge in soon.
Where's his Spirit now? Yeah. He's definitely waiting for a charge.
Yeah.
So bot rune is gonna get taken by Witch Doctor. He might be in trouble though.
Yeah,
No, never mind. No pig.
On level 3 though.
Axe took both bounty runes. Level 4.5.
Oof. Nice job. I had a double damage rune on Spirit Breakers. They really wanted to try.
That's why I like Ember against the Spirit. He really can't play much against Ember. He has 3 ways of dodging the charge, as well as the ultimate. Axe actually is the same level as Lifestealer, almost. It's a very successful offlane for him.
Does Axe go with Vanguard here? Can he risk that? Or not risk that, but does he go for that, or does he want to get the Blink ASAP?
I think you just go Tranquil Blink this game, because you're the only tempo hero you have. You already have 2 farmers in the Gyro and the OD. So you don't really want to make your game any slower than it already is. What in trouble? Yeah, he's dead.
Definitely dead. Jeez. Without the Maledict.
Yeah, that Rocket Barrage is
level 3, doing plenty. G middle lane though. This could be a return kill. He's in plenty of trouble himself. Poison touch doesn't kill on top 3 different heroes. And the charge coming out on the super. In fact, rotation from Witch Doctor as well. This charge connects. This could be a kill, especially with the bash proc on top of that. Nice shallow grave though, and Slayer has to turn around. He cannot commit to it because of that.
Should die though.
Maledict. Ooh, not enough damage for the tick. He goes for the turn kill. Yes, he gets it. What a man up by Afu. Is he going to kill himself?
Actually, it was a misplay with Witch Doctor. You know, Witch Doctor canceled his own attack animation.
Did he?
Yeah,
okay.
he would have actually killed him.
Oh. Well, and then G finds him.
G got him.
Yeah, Afu was like, do I kill myself to neutrals? He's like, no, I'm going to live.
But it was still very well played by Afu. He was juking around the trees. But yeah, a little misplay by the Witch Doctor as well. Axe got his Tranquil Boots up if he chooses to buy them. Bot lane. Jaro got the Aquila Face Boots. And level 6, so we can expect a rotation from him soon too.
Any reason to see anything different on Gyrocopter than like Mask Mattis, SNY?
Well, most people just build it now anyways, so it's a very strong build, so he's probably going to do it as well. Although his skill build is already completely different, so he might opt for drums first instead.
Okay.
Just to be more active, if he chooses to do that. Or just, Ember is taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, I was watching that level 2 orb. I mean, so much right click, but Spirit Breaker again gets stopped as he's charging in. This time though, he has a haste rune.
They have a lot of cancel for the Spirit Breaker, so yeah, it's very annoying to be an SB this game.
It is.
But that's what he deserves, honestly. SB is such an annoying hero himself.
I like the way you said that. Yeah, they deserve it. Those Spirit Breaker players. Yeah, he's trying to find spots to be useful, and he's been fairly useful this game. Again, he hasn't died yet at least, which is good news, and he did get the assist at the I believe that was the top lane.
Yeah, he definitely did a lot of stuff this game. He put on a lot of pressure on the enemy.
It's one of those cases, like if anything, the presence of him though, right, is enough almost.
Yeah, he's starting bottom now to give vision on him. Rocket should be coming out any second now.
There we go. Call down even coming out with a cast start. The Maledict is up. The charge is going to connect worst case scenario. And not even necessary, but might as well.
They're going to push the bot tower now. 3 heroes here. Is LYF going to rotate or going to pressure themselves? Looks like they're going to pressure top themselves. Axe is in a really bad spot here.
It's just a matter of time of finding out when to go.
Yeah, Super also rotated because he can't stay mid lane anymore. Which was at the pin top.
Is that a good move? He's going to come with the stun, but yeah, now Witch Doctor's the one that's ended up falling. I guess he kind of saves his teammate in a sense. Let's see, baits them out to him instead, but...
He's still a better death, but I don't think he had to die there. He TP'd in very aggressively.
True, so the positioning was bad.
Yeah, I think if he TP's into the trees, he actually won't die. And the Axe won't die either. But as you can see, the Ember's having a very rough game. Only at 2.3k net worth, compared to the OD who's at 3.2k.
Well, they're not even done just yet. They really want this Axe dead. He has the magic wand, though. 10 charges currently on it. OD is TPing in Afterlife. Might be going to the Afterlife right here, doing as much damage as possible. Astral Imprisonment puts him under for now. Going to save him for the time being, but I don't think he's living after that. Yeah, he ends up going down. The Infest Bomb on top of it. G is now trying to survive himself. Witch Doctor throws in the cask. Ember Spirit. Mentioned he's struggling to start. It's going to get worse for him as a Rocket Barrage in return. It gets him killed. They do lose G on the OD. But now Monet taking at least one hit from the call down. Pops the Rage. Going to allow him to run away a little bit quicker.
No mana for charge. He's starting up.
Homing missiles channeling.
And
here we go. It's the race. Is that going to be enough damage? They kill Slardar. Thunk. Oh, not
Ember respawned. Oh, Ember bought back actually.
Did he really?
Yeah, Ember bought back and he didn't do anything with it.
Oh, wow.
That puts this game behind even further.
You were just mentioning, I mean, he's really struggling. And I don't want to say that's tilt, but I mean, that seems, yeah, that's a really early buyback.
Probably not tilt, it's more like in the moment decision, you know?
Thought that he could make a play, yeah, as they were
and then it just didn't happen. I mean, buyback is still fairly cheap, like 300 gold. But still, 300 gold he's missing. Oh yeah.
There's a dunk.
Ting.
Vega's got something going, man. They're up 7-5. Gyrocopter especially.
But the problem is Axe is still quite poor. They need his Blink Dagger to be able to catch his Ember. As well as the Lifestealer.
Okay.
He needs another 2,000 gold.
Yeah, he's still a ways off with the Blink Dagger.
Yeah, OD is having a really good game though, and so is Gyro. The only one on the dire side who's having a good game is the Lifestealer actually.
And he might be getting a little bit better right here. Maldic coming out, going for the turncoat of Slaughter. Actually, is going to be enough damage. Well played right there by Witch Doctor. Taking him with him. Charge top lane. Monet.
They won't be able to kill him.
He should be fine. He has a Infest as well even.
10 seconds for the Tomb. And then Spirit Breaker can get... Well, not really level 6. More like 5.5. So we'll have to take some lane to get to level 6. To be able to kill that Spirit... to kill that Lifestealer.
Well, it's good timing right there from Slayer, using the charge right in front of the bounty rune to make sure to get it, and then TP's away.
Yeah, so Gyro is going for the Mask of Madness into St. Joshua. Usual build.
Okay.
Oh, he's in trouble now.
They find him, but they're not going to commit.
Alright. I thought they should just go there.
That's a deep dive. They do not have vision in the area, so I guess I can see why.
Well, they did have an Observer Ward on Dazzle, if they wanted to drop it. Just choosing to ward deep. Alright, this is smoke bottom. They want to definitely defend bottom up. And then... Gyro level 9. No Mask of Madness yet.
Yeah. This could be a big early fight, though.
The supports are both level 5 still.
Ooh. Slardar. Using that sprint. It's level 3 currently, so running pretty fast. Here comes a charge now. Slayer going in. Not going to be hit by the Searing Chains.
Oh, he missed the shackles, yeah.
Cask in response, but Slaughter's just too far away. Also, the homing missile even coming out, so a lot of response, but not really the best follow-up to any of it.
Well, at least there's a lot of space for OD. Close to the Force Staff, needs 800 gold. And then we have Spirit Breaker, final level 6. Now they can kill this Lifestealer. Now they can threaten pretty much anyone around the map.
What about OD's choice, by the way? The early Force Staff? Like that?
Most ODs go for an early Midas nowadays.
Yeah.
But the Force Staff is quite good because, as I said, your lineup is pretty slow already. You don't want to make it slower than it has to be. Now Spirit Breaker is shot.
They go middle, they sure are.
Oh.
There's that nether strike. Super trying to get to his teammates who are coming in the flank. That nice Primal Roar and G. He ends up going down. Also the save with the Shallow Grave onto the Ember Spirit just in case. A great turn initially from LFY. They do end up getting the Dazzle killed. Beastmaster throwing out the Wild Axes. He's in trouble though. Rocket
pretty
Barrage
good bait
pounding him down. And yeah, I mean it worked out as far as him staying alive. Ooh, those axes, man.
Wow.
Doing a lot of damage.
The Dazzle amplification from the minus armor, man. It almost killed him.
Oh, wow. That's what that was. So, I mean, yes, a nice bait. They lose 2 heroes, though. They did get G, but I guess it was a 2 for 2 ultimately. And then middle lane exchange. Afu sprinting away. Speaking of Blink Dagger, I mean, he has 1270 gold saved up, so.
Just as much as the Axe.
Yeah, he's doing there very well. He's also leveling up that sprint. That's been kind of interesting to witness. I feel like there's Soldars that do level up the crush first, but then there's others in this case, get that level 4 sprint.
That's just because of the river speed.
Yeah.
You always want to have max sprint level 7. No matter what position you play, I think. I would always prefer the level 4 sprint level 7.
Just that mobility.
It's just like too much of a merit, 700 movement speed is so strong. Haste rune is only 550 to put it into perspective.
Yeah. It's really fast. It also looks ridiculous.
It does look ridiculous. Yeah. So he's going for the Magic Ember. He's going for a Veil.
Okay.
But yeah, we already spoke about him maybe having to resort to that because of that OD pick. Axe still trying to get his blink. He needs another 1,000 gold. Vega getting in deep wards on the Dire side. Trying to play aggressive. And
charge.
Right there.
Flame. Oh, he has a shrine though. TPs are coming in. Another strike. See the shrine healing him up, but now the Mount accept the death ward and then bounce with the cast. He could not get the Primal Roar off. He tried so hard.
The cast was hilarious.
Back. And that was perfect distance too, with the Centaur and the Beastmaster.
Lifesteal actually went Midas after Armlet, just to stay ahead and farm.
Ooh, okay.
Not a bad decision, just a bit greedy. But if he gets away with it, it's very strong on him. Because Lifesteal does lack attack speed.
Yeah. He's got a little bit of built-in synergy there.
Yeah, the Axe still needs 700 gold for Blink. Pretty late this game.
Yeah, again, Slaughter's pretty much on pace with him. As a position 4.
They do get the Meteor,
so that'll help him out.
which opens up the map a lot for them.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Slaughter's so fast.
Yeah, there.
And he doesn't even have level 7 yet.
I was like, that doesn't look fast enough, though. Yeah, sure enough. Almost there to 7. But Lifestealer, speaking of being greedy, again, it is working out for him so far. He's now 7,200 net worth. He continues to be on top and getting further ahead. That Midas pick up.
400 gold for Blink. We really have to watch out for the Blink with Axe. As soon as he has it, they should smoke up and try to get a kill on either the Lifestealer or the Ember Spirit. The 2 most valued targets.
It's about knowing where Lifestealer is, though. You see they ping him out right there. They saw him for a split second. Vision right now. There is some vision in the middle lane as well as the bottom lane for the Radiant side. Really at the river. Oh, middle lane G. Okay, they were wrapping around, but decided to hold off. Vision for the Dire team. They got one pretty deep here in the middle as well as the bottom side. So, very aggressive vision there for LFY.
Alright, Ember Spirit's charged right now, but he's just going to cancel it. I'm surprised to not see Ancient stacks for Vega, because Gyro can clear them so easily. Very efficient for him. I guess I didn't really just pay too much attention to it. We're focused on being more aggressive than that. And top lane is charged, currently without mana on Beast. Only mana for a Roar. But he knows something is up, he's hiding already. Might be a good setup for his team.
Here we go. Axe jumps in with that new blink.
Oh, Axe, yeah.
And the call hits him, and that is going to be a kill.
Chong.
Dunk to finish. So yeah, showing off that new blink dagger, but gets a kill with it. Maybe not the prime target as you were going over earlier, but still, very worthwhile one.
Slaughter also got his blink ready whenever he wants to buy it now.
He's being charged now bottom lane, but he's not going to stick around for long. In fact, he's just going to TP back to base, get some regen, and pick up that blink dagger as mentioned. And Monet, again, the fact that Monet's just be able to kind of walk through the Radiant jungle, and he also finds Slayer right here. Oh boy. Another strike. Maybe a turn, actually. Monet has to be careful about this. Going 2D. Maledict is coming out. The homing missile also channeled. Call down activated as well. Super nearby, but that's not going to save him. Lifestealer goes down. A 3-kill streak stopper.
That was very aggressive.
Yeah.
Just right next to the shrine. Like, as soon as he got Spirit Breaker ulted, he should have left. The chase was a bit unnecessary.
But it's just funny. I was just making that point. It's, you know, he's been able to farm their jungle for the last, like, couple of minutes. And sure enough, finally catches up to him. So that greed that we talked about, biting him in the ass right there. However, Witch Doctor, it's a quick kill coming out from the Dire team. Slaughter still hunting for more. Blinking 2. Not going to find it, though.
Yeah. What is Beastmaster? Is he going for? Is it a Meteor Hammer? I think.
Wait, that is the Meteor Hammer, yeah.
Oh, man.
Really? Inflame going the Meteor Hammer. Oh, boy.
I mean, technically you have just about 3 seconds when you raw someone to Meteor Hammer him. So I guess in that sense it makes like a lot of sense, but Necro just does so much more for Beastmaster, I think. I'm curious.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Likes bomb on Gyro and he's dead.
Yes, he
Oh, no,
is.
actually-
Afterlife
wow.
saving the day, though. Not only saves the day, but gets a turn kill.
That was sick. I
On
actually
a
thought he was
slaughter.
just dead.
I thought he was. I went to it because you're calling it out there, and all of a sudden I see it. I was like, wait, there's 2 health bars. Oh, that would be Axe. In fact,
he caught
Axe
both
still
again.
going more. He catches both. One dunk. He's not going to get Lifestealer, though. The armlet toggle used by Lifestealer as he runs away.
Still has B ult. He can't TP out. But he's got Crown Blade. Nice, Juke.
2 seconds.
Oh.
There's another. Oh, he gets just out of vision.
Why did he... No,
Did he
no, no.
cancel that?
Yeah, he canceled it. Why? You can't get out of vision of the Spirit Picker ult.
Okay. Then, yeah, so if he chose to cancel that, I mean, Blink was coming up for Axe, too. They had to kill then.
I thought with the OD as well.
I mean, yeah, that was
Well,
obvious.
it is a bit
But-
scary because he is very tanky, but I think they should have committed for that.
Yeah.
Oh well.
They back up.
Choosing the safe way. I mean, it's a really important game for them, so...
Oh, the blink
just
from
evade each
Slaughter,
other,
yeah.
Dire's bottom
Right in time.
Do you think that plays a role? That they didn't win a game, and it's really important that they're like a bit more defensive than they usually are?
Mm-hmm.
Well, possibly, I guess.
Oh, just that LAN environment as well, you know, the group stages, and Vega knows how important this is.
Yeah, they
you
can't
know.
really afford to lose this game.
Exactly. They really need a win here. And mathematically, they're not out, but they would really like a win here to help their cause. Give them better chances.
OD's getting quite big, and so is Gyro.
Dire's bottom tower is
He's
under
actually going for Manta style. It's against the Slaughter Amplify,
Yeah.
but usually, when you get jumped by Slaughter Lifestealer, you're just dead. You don't even get the chance
So
to
it's
Manta
like, why? I mean,
Unless he's actually good enough to Manta dodge it, which is very hard to do. But if you practice it enough, you can definitely do it.
yeah. There's that ridiculous move speed.
So they infested the Slaughter again, looking for the
Jeez,
OD,
in trouble. He's
and
dead.
OD's dead.
There's that jump you're talking about. Oh, force tap. If he got over here, but he does not. So imprisonment. There is a little bit of a response. The slow one. The hammer comes down. Not going to really do the most damage though. And now Witch Doctor even pops the shrine. That wasn't never going to work.
And it's called Friendship Syndrome.
Yeah,
like-
save your teammate. Yeah.
It was never gonna work out. Well, they're gonna get an uncontested Roche now. And it's never gonna work out, but you still wanna save your teammates.
Yeah.
I do that a lot too. And it's
No, you don't. You're a carry player. What are you
Yeah,
talking
but that's
about?
why it's not good. As carry, you should just never do it.
Just let
you
it
know?
be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one thing for Witch Doctor to attempt that at that point, and him dying too. But again, even popping the shrine was just like, okay, what were you expecting to get out of this? Spirit Breaker, he goes in, he gets stopped as he goes in. They call him the 3 different heroes, but the Aegis is picked up. A big call out on top of everything, though, coming out from the Gyrocopter Monet. He has the Aegis, though, so he is going to end up falling. But it's just going to be him and the Dazzle who's coming to the flank. Dazzle does not have mana currently, although he does have a magic wand actually for the Shallow Grave if necessary. We'll see if that comes into play right here. Homing Missile. Hits Life Jelly. He's going to be throwing it out. He has to now. Yeah, there comes a Shallow Grave.
TP out.
For the TP out.
Bash.
He's going to bash proc.
Oh.
The one to be wasn't there. DDC, he will go down too. What a call down. On top of the Berserker's call.
That was a 3-man call by Axe.
Yeah.
And it was without Blade Mail. And they still just evaporated. The Jerry did a lot of damage there. To be fair, LFY still got Roshan, they got the Roshan money, so it was not like super terrible, but it was still quite bad for them.
No, that was, yeah, if you're Vega, you're definitely feeling good momentum after. You're feeling good.
Yeah.
I would think.
Luckily, Lifesteal got out because it was very close. I always feel very scared when I'm like a Lifesteal TP out like that, and then Spirit Breaker walks up to you. You're like, oh shit, oh, don't do it.
Yeah, don't do that with 17%.
And then bam.
Yeah. In that case,
Well, to
you
me, it
got
would have happened.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you were playing that, then yes. G, he's almost got a Blink Dagger himself. So you mentioned OT is one of those, especially if he can get things going, you got to be a little worried if you're LFY. And I think it's safe to say by now, G is starting to get things going. He almost has 10,000 net worth up there
Yep.
with the Lifestealer.
And Axe is
tower is under attack.
almost, he's closing into his Blade Mail. Once he has that, he's actually a big threat to the Lifesteal as well. But then again, Lifesteal is pretty much like the only hero that doesn't just kill himself because of the feast. He's still life leech quite a bit.
Okay. Meteor Hammer's done by
I wonder what he's
Beastmaster.
going to do with it. I've never seen this item win.
I'm with you. I'm with you there. I mean, I haven't necessarily watched a ton of matches, but
Okay, so
In
the
a couple
idea
I've
is
seen it.
you raw someone and you stun knock him with a Meteor Hammer.
as a follow-up, yeah.
They have Witchlock stun, charge, Banish, Rocket, and Axe Call. They have so many ways to cancel you.
Respond, yeah.
And you're always going to be the first one in anyways. So it's very likely that you're going to get caught by something.
So honestly, I've always seen Meteor Hammer as more of a building pusher. More of an objective pusher, because it does work on buildings, of course, so...
Yeah, but then again, it goes back to Beastmaster with Necroach is so much more effective than a Meteor Hammer.
Fair enough.
Maybe you just want to try something, I don't know. Because they're qualified for sure, right?
Yeah, we were looking at I believe, yeah, right now they're in first place.
Yeah, 7 points, you said?
Like 7, no, they have 8 points now because there was 1 point on top of that, yeah. So yeah, that is going to bring up. They're comfortably, now they haven't guaranteed first place, which if you do get first place, you get to choose your opponent going into the
it could still be snatched by VG, right?
I believe so. VG and Complexity technically. If they lose this game, Complexity still technically could get first, but... Point is, yes, the stress is off a little bit, but there's still something that they're playing for.
Yeah.
Goes back to, though, yeah, Meteor Hammer on Beastmaster. That's why we even started that in the first place. It's
Meteor Hammer.
We'll see. We'll see. Maybe Inflame will show us what's up, right? Like,
I'm waiting. I love seeing that kind of stuff.
Yeah. It's the innovation, and, you know, whenever we have new items entering the game, it's fun to kind of see.
Interesting.
People try it out, yeah.
He's going for Lincolns. Nah. Man, these quick buys are so annoying. They keep changing them every like 10 seconds. So he's actually going for BKB, which I was gonna say is way better than Lincoln's this game.
Okay.
So yeah.
So maybe
good
he was
choice,
thinking
God.
about that, yeah. And
BKB on Gyro as well. Needs 600 gold for that. Axe is going Shadow Blade. Just finishes Blade Mail. Solar Crest finished on the Spirit Breaker. Holding a 3k gold lead right now. Any new big items coming up on Dire? Almost Blink Dagger finished on the Ember Spirit. It's gonna be quite big for him. Sage finished up on Lifestealer. He's going for Sanjasha. And then, of course, we have the Meteor Hammer.
That's the big one.
Which is not yet used.
Well, we'll leave it that way, which is...
Not yet used. He's waiting for the moment. What's the cooldown on that? 40 seconds. Did you just like push out creep wave through that?
Yeah, I guess. A couple times that I personally seen it's more the Nature's Prophet actually pushing with it. I mean,
you could just Meteor Hammer creep wave and it's dead, right?
I'm not the expert here. I cannot say for sure.
2 seconds.
Oh, well, maybe we'll see it come into play here. That's not necessary. Yeah, that was a case of.
All right.
Why would you
at least he has the Meteor Hammer.
Yeah, he's got the stats.
I'm gonna hammer you, dude.
He's got the stats, buddy. So speaking of what's going to happen here, Gyrocopter finished his BKB. Is this the go item now? Is this the
They can definitely apply a lot more pressure now because Axe also got the Blade Mail, but they should wait for the Witch Doctor. Okay. You don't want to dive in 4v5.
I mean, OD is also working on a BKB.
Okay. So the thing is for Vega this game, they are not pressured at all to do anything. Their late game is superior when you compare it to LFY.
Okay.
But since you just built the BKB, you don't want to sit back, you still want to build up your advantage, you know? You don't want to sit on it, you want to build it up.
Just because theoretically you have an advantage doesn't mean you want to just take it there always. Just because, yeah.
Exactly. Because when you're ahead, you want to get more ahead. You don't want to, like, slow down. Because Lifesteal is getting also very strong with it. Midas, it has been paying off by now, for sure. So Gyrocopter should be going for Butterfly next.
What did I see there? Oh, yeah, that was Ember Spirit. I was going to say, Ember Spirit had like 3,500 gold save.
Wait, so he didn't go for Blink? He
no.
also ended up buying an Ultimate Orb, alright.
He's going to Lincoln's.
And Quick Buy, huh? I'm actually not going to look at Quick Buy anymore. Screw them.
Lincoln's here, though. I guess Imprisonment, Homing Missile itself, Spirit Breaker, then Another Strike.
It's mainly because of the charge of Spirit Breaker.
Charge, true.
Yeah, because the global... You're just safe, basically. You're never safe if you don't have Lincolns against Spirit Breaker.
Smoke. Vega Squadron trying to make a play.
That's good.
And OD's actually changed his mind. He even buys a Mystic Staff right here. He's going to be going ahead.
What?
Oh, they jump somebody. That would be the Beastmaster they find. He has a Shrine nearby. He's going to be able to pop it. Does he have teammates nearby? He does not. Well, he kind of did, but they weren't there to help.
Meteor Hammer yet unused.
You're not going to live that down, and I love it.
Shadow Blade.
Tower is under attack.
Beast.
It's
Medallion into Meteor Hammer into Shadow Blade.
I'll put it this way. As fun as it is to see innovation, at the same time, you are right. You're going to get criticized, and people are going to look at it that much more if you do something out of the ordinary like this.
Yeah.
So,
but the thing is, if you go Meteor Hammer, right, you at least want to go Blink Dagger, so it makes more sense. So I kind of feel like he didn't really think much.
It was kind of in the moment. He's just like, oh yeah, there's that new item, Meteor Hammer. Let's.
I mean, kind of like this looks like, right? Oh, Life Stealer is dead.
Oh, the Colding Blade was early? No, it wasn't. I thought he actually used it right there initially, but no, he saves it for the Shallow Grave and he gets the kill.
They might be able to go high ground here. Life Stealer has
seconds.
no buyout.
Yeah, he's staying dead. They're definitely going up, but why not? Afterlife Effect jumps in, he pulls back Ember Spirit. The hammer actually missed him, but it doesn't matter with the Sanity's Eclipse. Still does plenty of damage on the Dazzle, I guess.
No
take him out, no buybacks. That's it, just like that. GG, well played.
Vega won the first game.
Vega Squadron, you gotta feel good for them right now.
It was a very important game.
Yes, it was, because so that sets up now. Vega Squadron plays SG Esports for their final series. Vega now has 1 point, SG has 2 points.
Well,
oh, so
they need to. No matter what, actually, they would have had. To
yeah, now as I was saying that, I realized.
So the win is actually not that important.
It wasn't that important. Well, it's important for
morale,
motivation, morale, yes, and that aspect it was important. But you're right. Technically, from a number standpoint, I guess it wasn't actually important.